Please, allow me to show you something.
Welcome back to the second set of hands in the current partnerships, where things are still pretty close at the top of the leaderboard. With 22 of the 28 boards played, Marion is still the clear leader with 29 points. Hot on her heels we have Bertie on 27, Jerry on 23, and Zia and Cecilia joint fourth with 21. Andrew and Dennis are joint sixth with 19, and David is now in last place with 17. Let's head over to Table 1, where old friends, Zia and Andrew, are sitting north-south against Dennis and Marion as east-west.
South is first in hand. 5-4-2-2, not quite strong enough for a strong enough trump. So you'll have to settle for either a diamond or a club.
Well, this is the shape we were talking about. There are some people, very, very good players, who swear by opening a diamond with this shape and rebidding two clubs and hope partner doesn't give you preference back to your 4-2 diamond fit instead of your 5-3 club fit. It can work well. I mean, there are arguments for doing it. That's why a lot of very, very good players do it. But Zia will know Robson's preference for bidding your shape properly, and Zia, to extent, shares it. He very rarely produces some sort of canapé opening.
Robson responds a spade, with 5-5 bidding your highest ranking suit first. 1 no trump, 12-14, more or less balanced.
Well, what to do here? I want to show an invitational 5-5 hand. I'm not quite sure in the system whether I go via the 2 club invite and then bid 3 hearts, or whether I bid 3 hearts straight away. I'm not really sure, to be honest. And at the end of the day, if partner interprets 3 hearts as forcing, it may not be the end of the world. I think it's important that I get to show my 5-5 shape. So I'm going to jump to 3 hearts.
Is 3 hearts a game forcing bid?
Not sure how they play it. He can bid 2 clubs, which is like a stamen kind of an inquiry, like not absolute stamen, because obviously South doesn't have 4 spades. I think he can bid 2 diamonds as a completely artificial game force. Yeah. So maybe 3 hearts is invitational with 5 and 5.
So what should I lead? They have bid hearts and spades on my left, so I don't like to lead those suits. And they've bid clubs on my right, so I don't like to lead that suit. He certainly has a good diamond stopper on my right, and I only have 10-thirds, so I don't like to lead that suit. So what should I lead? Should I lead the queen of hearts, maybe? Or a diamond anyway? Or maybe a club? The problem with a club is that if partner has like queen 10-third and it goes low to the queen and the ace, and there's a singleton in the dummy, he will continue clubs, thereby it's just setting up all declarer's clubs. That will be a disaster. I think I'll lead a spade. Even if it's wrong, the declarer might not guess the position.
3 of spades.
Well, she have to do something.
That's slightly strange. But the rest of her choices were so horrible that fall back on the old 4th highest. You know declarer doesn't have many spades. You know dummy's going to come down with 5, but you're hoping either not to give away too much or to... What she's actually done is not too bad. Declarer will advance the 10 of hearts, which she'll cover. And now declarer, well, he can duck and assure himself of 4 heart tricks that way, but playing this kind of scoring, he'll be reluctant to do that. Now he's only got 3 heart tricks because he can't get back to dummy for the 4th round, even if he establishes it.
It's interesting. It looks like partner has Jack 8 or Queen 8 double 10 of clubs. And unfortunately I don't have the 7. I have King 6, 5, 4 of clubs, so soon declarer's clubs will be good. He does have a bit of communication problems, so I'll duck the club.
Maybe that was in case declarer had ace, queen, jack, 9. She doesn't want to let the 10 of clubs be some extra entry to dummy for some reason. She knows that whatever builder's other club is, it isn't big enough to stop the run of the suit, so she may as well hold on to her king just in case it upsets declarer's timing a little bit. You can see that dummy's length in the majors and declarer's length in the minors. Maybe some difficulties getting from hand to hand. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I think Marion's just sort of playing on general principles. If we release our controls and declare suits too early, who knows, bad things usually happen.
Okay, Zia cashing some hearts, finding out the 4-2 break.
So suppose he plays a club, and this time when Marion gets a king of clubs, she leaves another low spade. If declarer misguesses and sticks in the
9,
Then the defenders have got a club, a couple of spades, the heart that Zia's just set up in Dennis Builder's hand, so he's not totally out of the woods. Thing is, Zia's probably not going to get the spade wrong. He won't believe that Marion would lead a spade from 4 to the 10 on this kind of bit. That's the ace of spades, so she's settling for the let's lock declare in his hand bit by playing a club. The effect of that is that declare can play the king of diamonds, Dennis Builder can win that and cash his heart, but one way or the other, declare is going to make the rest of the tricks.
Yeah. So 9 tricks for declare and plus 600 points in 3 no trumps.
Yep, and not necessarily clear what that's going to be in terms of the result at the other table. But not a bad one for North-South.
So, Zia and Andrew climbing all the way to 3 no trumps, despite only holding a combined 23 count. But it proved to play rather well, and they pick up a useful-looking 600. Will they be as bold at table 2?
What happened at the other table? North-South reached 3 no trumps. Another pretty thin game making. Thin on points, not on shape. North has a very nice 5-5, which everyone loves, so...
Well, talking about points, I mean, North-South had 20 points on the first board, and they could make 3 no trump. East-West on this last board had 23 points, and they can make 3 no trump. North-South have got 23 points, and they can make 3 no trump. Everybody can make 3 no trump on every board. That's why they bid it so often. In fact, nobody bid it on any of the boards so far.
1 club from South. Again, the shape we were talking about, with 4 diamonds and 5 clubs. Someone might open a diamond instead of a club and try and showing both their suits.
Well, we saw North do it with 5-6, so whether he's expecting his partner to do it with 4-5, I don't know, but Cecilia...
Probably not.
Okay, this is quite tricky, because my hand's right in the middle of wanting to force the game and just wanting to sign off. So I'm going to bid 2 hearts rather than 3 hearts, and if partner passes, well... so be it, we'll play in 2 hearts.
2 hearts?
2 hearts.
Is that forcing?
Is that even forcing? Well, she's not taking any risks.
Okay, that's cool. She's converted to 2 spades, which gives me the opportunity for 1 more try. So I'm going to bid 3 hearts and hope that that isn't too damaging.
2 hearts, then 3 hearts? Is that this hand?
Well, they're playing... I think the system they're playing, as we said before, they're playing 2-way check back, which means that most of your invitational hands you would bid via 2 clubs, and all of your game forcing hands you start by bidding 2 diamonds. So 2 hearts in this case would be a non-forcing bid.
Indeed, I'm puzzled by this. It's a pretty conservative approach by him. His side doesn't have the high cut values for games, so maybe he's right to be bidding conservatively on the lie of the cards.
Oh,
Not
he's definitely
because...
shown 5-5 now. But will he do anything after 3 spades?
He will
Partner
play...
shows no interest in either of North's suits, so passing 3 spades.
Wow.
Okay, so a missed game for North-South on 23 high card points, and a winning position for North-South at the other table and their teammates East-West here.
Okay, what should I lead in this bidding? Obviously, Declare has showed 5-5 in the majors and mild invitational values. I cash 2 diamonds or create a trick in clubs. I have to decide what to do. My partner has the ace of clubs. He wouldn't know whether I am singleton queen or doubleton queen. This is also tricky. But still, not gonna lead from ace jack of diamonds. Yeah, it's 2 chances to give away a trick. Either the king of diamonds to be in dummy and the club will go away, or the king of diamonds may be in Declare's hand, so I'll lead the club.
How many tricks can we make in 3 spades?
I mean, the trouble is that however many tricks we make in 3 spades, it's not going to do us an awful lot of good. I guess Declare can pin the jack-10 of spades, but that still leaves him a couple of losers there. He's got to do something with the hearts. He can set up some tricks in clubs, but the defenders can cut communications. We've kicked off by leading the queen of clubs, which threatens to let us rough one of Dummy's club winners. In fact, this is a pretty good start. Declare might not be able to reach the dummy at all. After the queen of clubs taken by the ace, there's no entry to a diamond trick on the table. You can't get to the king of spades, so you might even go down in 3 spades when you could make 3 no trump.
Yeah, that would be a bit unfortunate.
Okay, so Declare wins the ace and plays a club. Is Declare being sneaky here? played that very quickly. I'm pretty confident De Clara's get the club 10. I'm going to play a king. 10 from De Clara. Well, that's good. So what do I do now? So De Clara seems to be 5-5-1-2. So if I play a club to give partner a ruff, De Clara will throw his diamond. I don't want to play a heart. De Clara might have ace king jack with no 9 or king jack, and that might clear up the hearts. I don't want to break spades. If I play a diamond to partner's ace and partner switches to a trump, maybe we can sort of keep De Clara off the dummy. I'm going to try that.
The trouble is that his shape is now a completely open book. He's bid spades and hearts twice, and he's back in spades, so the defenders know that his diamond is a singleton. West can see that, therefore, he can't get to dummy with the king of spades or the 10 of hearts. So it's a question of removing De Clara's exit cards and then sort of playing against him in the majors.
And partner plays the 8 of hearts. That's interesting. Wasn't my plan, but okay.
De Clara can't cover that, and he can't get to dummy by roughing a heart, so maybe hearts is the most effective shift now.
Just to hide the 9 from your partner. Is he still on the way to make this contract, just out of curiosity?
Well,
or is it on
he's
the
lost a
verge
club
of
and
going
he's
down?
lost a diamond, and he's got the major suits to negotiate for one loser each. I don't think he can do that.
Queen of spades from De Clara, so he wants me to take the ace so he can get to the dummy. So I think I'm just going to duck the spade.
Tried to get to dummy by stealth. Failed.
De Clara plays another spade. Actually, I'm not so happy. Maybe I've made a mistake here, because if I play a heart, De Clara's just going to win, cash another heart, cash a winning spade, and can put me in with a spade, and I'm going to have to give dummy all the minors. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to play a heart.
Wow, okay, so he's played the 3 of hearts, and his partner previously played the 8. And the 8 would be a strange card from 9-8. I'd have thought he would play the 9, which is more informative, but I'm not so familiar with Jerry's game, but I think most people will play the 9. So that suggests that David's got the 9, but even so, I mean, maybe it doesn't cost me much to go up with the ace or the king. If he's got queen 9 to 4, it's going to be a mistake, but then he's got an unlikely distribution. But I'm going to play for Jerry to be carding honestly and for him not to have the 9, so I'll just run it round to the 6.
Oh, look. That's great. So partner has won the 9 and the contract is now 1 off. Whew, very happy.
I mean, De Clara had a hard loser anyway, so doing that doesn't matter. So it looks like down 1, and the board convincingly to East-West, whose teammates were
Very well defended.
plus 600. Yeah, they deserve to be rewarded for their good defence to 3 spades, that's for sure.
Well, going down in 3 spades made no difference here, as the other table bid and made game. A wise man once said that every hand should be played in 3 no trumps, but since when did we listen to what wise people say? 2 points each to Zia and Andrew, and also to David and Jerry at this table. Back to table 1 now, where Zia and Andrew will be hoping to shave another couple of points off Marion's lead.
East-West have a nice heart fit, North-South have a spade fit, so it looks like it's going to be another case of who's stronger.
So West opens 1 heart, and I'm looking at my hand, and I have an absolutely automatic takeout double, minimum values, perfect shape, so double.
Now I have a decision to make. I want to support hearts. I have a pretty good hand, but I don't want them to bid too much. I'm not sure how we actually do support hearts. So I think I'm just going to start with redouble. Usually when you redouble in these auctions, you scare the opponents away a little bit.
I don't really have anything to say. Maybe partner can double them.
I could be in trouble here, but I'm going to try 1 spade, and if they double in the proverbial voice of thunder, then I'm going to run out to my 5-card club suit.
Looks fine. I'm going to jump to 3 hearts, which should be like a strong limitation with usually 3 hearts, I guess.
3 odds on my right. I bid 3 spades, showing a good hand for spades, and too good to have bid the first time.
3 spades on my right. So he passed first, and now he bid 3 spades. I don't have so much extras, but I have some shape, and they might even make 3 spades. What do I know? I'll bid 4 hearts. I don't like to just let them play 3 spades here.
So when you pass, and then you come in later in this redouble auction, you are showing values. So Zia's got values, but I'm not quite sure what Zia's up to quite. Anyway, Marion bids 4 hearts, and I I can't make an out-of-tempo pass, so I pass quickly, although there's part of me that wants to bid 4 spades here.
Andrew's not quite sure how good or bad I have passes, and I have to make a decision. With the King of Hearts and the Jack of Clubs, I know I'm going to go down in 4 spades, and I hope that maybe I can beat them in 4 hearts. So I guess pass.
So I bought the hand, and I really wanted to buy the hand when I have 5 card support for my partner, so I'm happy.
If Zia has got the King of Spades, he may have bid spades over the 1 heart double redouble. His auction's quite cute. So I'm not going to lead the Ace of Spades and promote Declare as king. I mean, Declare may have bid 4 hearts on the basis of protecting that King of Spades and hoping to get a spade lead. I could be picking up my partner's 3 hearts to the Queen, but Declare may also pick that off for herself. Very, very fine player. Doesn't misguess much. So I lead my singleton trump, although leading singleton trumps is a bit of a no-no normally.
This is looking promising. So now let me plan the hand. I have to draw a trump. I will find as north for the Queen of Diamonds. I mean, he should have that for his bid. So I have to play a diamond to the 10, a heart back to my hand, another diamond to the Jack, cash the King of Diamonds, play a heart back, cash the Ace of Diamonds to pitch a spade. You just have to count out that I have enough entries. Ace of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, diamond to the dummy, heart to my hand, diamond to the 10, King of Diamonds, another heart to my hand. Yes, I have another trump left in the dummy, so it's safe to draw another round of trump. You never know. It doesn't look like I need to draw it right away, but better do it.
Now, Marion's 4 heart bid for me suggests that she's not 5-3-3-2, because that would be too defensive. So she's probably 5-4-2-2. I think she's got 4 diamonds. I mean, she's not going to have 4 clubs because that would leave Zia with only 1 club, and Zia would probably have bid 4 spades with that. So I think that Marion's almost certainly 2 spades, 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 2 clubs. So it probably won't work, but I'm going to throw away the 5 of diamonds to try and pretend I don't have the Queen. It's an old trick, and I'm sure it won't work, but certainly worthy of. I may as well do it. So I throw the 5 of diamonds away, and everybody follows. And the next thing is Marion, barely pausing to notice my discard, leads a diamond to the Jack. Fine, that didn't work. And now King of Diamonds, diamond to the Ace, 4th diamond. Away goes a spade from the dummy, and that's bad, isn't it? Because if I'd led a spade initially, we would have held this to 4 hearts. As it is, we're going to make only 1 spade and 1 club. So we lost the bidding and we lost the play.
One thing that players learn to do as they get older and better is always to forgive partner for blowing a trick on the opening lead. So far to date, since the beginning of time, 800 million tricks have been thrown away by the wrong opening lead in the history of the bridge. And that was the 8 million and first.
Well, it would have been better for North-South to sacrifice in 4 spades, where they go only 2 down, but Dennis's clever redouble did indeed scare the opposition a bit, as it was intended to. Let's see what happened at the other table.
Okay, so 1 heart from David.
So I could double or I could bid 2 clubs. I think most people would double. I'm going to bid 2 clubs. See if that might, because I can always reverse him with my spades afterwards.
2 clubber? What's that about?
How about a take or double?
I was going to say, hasn't he got one of those in the book?
The King 10 to 5 clubs and 4 spades on the side feels like a take or double to me.
That's a very strange bet. I mean, North on the previous deal bid his hand in a fashion that didn't strike me as completely orthodox. This 2 clubber call is bewildering. I mean, that's almost the take out double they wrote the textbooks about. 2-no trump systemically, I think, shows a raise in hearts.
So I could pass, I could bid 3 hearts. Which one will partner take as weaker? I like pass to be weaker because then we could even pass 3 clubs out. But I don't want that to happen. My hand 5-4 and ace, queen, ace. I'm going to bid 3 hearts. And however partner takes it, cannot be that bad. Okay, so partners bid 4 hearts. I'm very happy with that.
So they never found their spade bid?
No, they found the club fit. They got as high as 3 of those. But as I say, that was a pretty strange action by North.
Okay, David Gold playing the contract in 4 hearts. He will be surprised to see that North-South have 9 spades between them and no one ever mentioned them.
Okay, so a club lead. Well, that's great. Surely that's going to run around to my queen. I'll call for the 2, please. Excellent. So I've scored my queen. So let's see. If the heart's on side and I guess the diamonds, I could make 12 tricks here. What do we know? So the hand on the left's got 5 clubs and he hasn't made a take-up double. So he can't be 4-1-3-5. He would make a take-up double. I know he hasn't got the ace-king of spades because he didn't lead a spade. He hasn't got king-queen of spades or subsequence. So if he's got king-1 heart and something like ace-queen to 4 spades, king-10 to 5 clubs, and either 2 small or queen-1 diamonds, if I take a heart finesse, I'm going to have to guess diamonds to make the contract. Hang on a minute, haven't I got a close to 100% line here? Hearts can't really be 3-0 because the hand on the left can't be void heart, because with 5 clubs he would surely double. And the hand on the right, if they were void heart, there's a lot of spades out there. Surely someone would have bid spades. So if I lay down the ace of hearts and I play a club to the ace and rough a club, I can just exit with a major. And I make my contract 100%. And they may go down in the other room. They may not get a club lead, or they may play a less safe line. Yeah, I like the look of that.
Oh, he just banged down the ace of hearts. He didn't take the heart finesse because he's going to play safely. He's going to rough a club and exit with a heart, hoping in fact that North wins the king. Then the defenders can cash 2 spades. So he's actually played safely for 10 tricks. He's going to lose 2 spades and a trump and the board because the bidding at the other table prevented the defenders from leading a club but didn't encourage them to lead a spade. So there was 11 tricks made there. So, well, you never can tell.
So, David electing to play safe and make his contract, organising an elimination and throw-in. This would be absolutely clear-cut playing imps, but at this form of scoring it's perhaps less clear. However, he had every right to expect his teammates to have sacrificed in 4 spades at the other table, so on balance his choice seems right. On this occasion his safety play loses the board, as Marion made 11 tricks in the other room. 2 points to Marion and Dennis, and to Bertie and Cecilia in this room. That score means that Marion and Bertie hang on to first and second place, now with 31 and 29 points respectively. The other positions all remain the same, with just the numbers changing. Jerry is still in third with 25 points, Zia and Cecilia in joint fourth with 23 each, Andrew and Dennis are joint 6th with 21 points each, and David is 8th with 19. With just 4 boards to go, we move into the final set of partnerships next time. Be sure to join us then.
Please, allow me to show you something.